Live from McCrory Gymnasium on the campus of Bear River High School. Touchdown Productions, celebrating 15 years of local high school sports television, is proud to present the CIF Sac-Joaquin Section Schwab Tires Division 4 Basketball Playoffs, presented by Farmers Insurance. Tonight, in the second round of the 2012 Division 4 Playoffs, your number 4 seed, Bear River Lady Bruins, take on the number 5 seed, Ripon Lady Indians. We're on the road to Power Balance Pavilion, and the section finals, and all the basketball action is coming up right here, right now. It's your NorCal Game of the Week. The Bear River Lady Bruins move into the second round of the 2012 Division 4 playoffs and can advance to the semifinals with a win over the number 5 seed Ripon Indians. Good evening, basketball fans, wherever you are across our worldwide audience. This is Marty Mortensen, the voice of Touchdown Productions, being joined once again by our color analyst, Paul Brown, our producer and director outside in the Commander 2 is Gil Dominguez. And, of course, the rest of the Touchdown Production sports team has made the trip to Bear River High School as our coverage continues of this year's basketball playoffs.
And as I've said many times, you're right, Marty. It doesn't get much better than this, though, huh, friend? 2 home games in 1 week. You just don't get much better than that. And, you know, the Lady Bruins took care of business on Tuesday, defeating the number 13 seed Houston Huskies, that's 63-31, to get their second home game win, and a second home game. The high scorer in that game, of course, was Jen Myler, and she was also our Touchdown Productions player of the game that night. She was assisted by Maddie Dunn, Sarah Hager, and, of course, Cindy Solomon were all there, and they turned in big performances as well. So we're looking for another big game and a big night for these girls.
And now that the games get a little tougher with the number 5 seed Ripon coming into McCrory Gymnasium, we'll sit here in the wings and we'll look for the winner of this game to move on to play the number 1 seed Calaveras. So we are all set to begin tonight's second round action, with the winner advancing to the semifinals and the loser turning in their jerseys after tonight's game. So with both teams on the floor for the warm-up, we'll step aside for our first break of the evening. And on the flip side, we'll get you caught up with all the playoff grids and get set for player introductions and the tip-off. After we would like to remind you that you're watching exclusive coverage of Bear River Lady Bruin basketball on the Touchdown Productions Sports Network.
Gold and silver are more important as a part of your investment portfolio more now than ever before. There's inflationary pressures. China alone could push the gold price more than double, from $1,000 to $2,000 an ounce. Hi, my name is Jason Hommel, and welcome to the JH Mint. Here at the JH Mint, we have all sorts of gold and silver. We have about 200 ounces of gold. We have about 20,000 ounces of silver or more in stock. We also assay or scrap gold jewelry and placer gold, and we will be here for all of your gold and silver investing needs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Spencer Construction has been providing Nevada County and the surrounding foothills with a wide variety of residential construction since 1992. They're proud of their history of satisfied customers and their reputation in the building industry. They always offer free estimates and would love the opportunity to bid on your next project. Come home to Spencer Construction. B&C is your neighborhood home and garden center for both builders and consumers. They carry everything you need. In their garden center, you'll find a complete nursery along with expert advice on trees, shrubs, perennials, and garden enhancements. They're open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday and 8 to 5 on Sunday. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center in the Fowler Center, Grass Valley. The Hauser family reminds you, if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, then you're sure to find it at Plaza Tire and Auto Service. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your trailers and golf carts, you can trust Plaza Tire has the tire for you. They stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs, in Penn Valley, Nevada City, and in Colfax. course, by Touchdown Productions, the Foothills leader in sports television. This is Gil Dominguez saying thanks a lot for joining us tonight. And be sure to tune in every single week on NCTV, Comcast Channel 11, Suddenlink Channel 16, and ACTV Channel 20 in Auburn. And, of course, around the world at NevadaCountyTV.org. Just click on live streaming or on demand. We're Touchdown Productions, making memories since 1997. Guys, back up to you.
Thanks a lot, Gil. Welcome back to McCrory Gymnasium on the campus of Bear River High School. Marty Mortensen and Paul Brown looking forward to bringing you all this exciting action. Playoff action here. Number 4 versus number 5. And Paul, give us a good game tonight. Huh?
Yeah, I think so. You know, second round of the playoffs, you can always expect the play to be elevated, Marty. Let's take a look at these two teams briefly. Ripon, like you said, coming in here, the number 5 seed in the PVL. They are averaging 45 points a game. And here's a statistic. They're 19-8. And Bear River, Coach Jeff Bickmore's Bear River team is also 19-8. However, they do score 52 points a game. So the teams are somewhat evenly matched, although it looks like Bear River has just a touch more firepower. Let's take a look at the Division 4 girls bracket here, Marty. Number 1, Calveras, is going to go up against number 8, Liberty Ranch here. That is tonight, February 23rd. And, of course, right here we've got Bear River and Ripon, probably the closest seeded game we'll see in these playoffs. So I'm looking for a shootout tonight.
And take a look now at the Division 4 girls lower bracket, which includes Colfax, who won on Tuesday night. They'll be going up against number 7 Argonaut, and West Campus from down in Sacramento will go up against number 6 Riverbank. So it's here again. It looks like the CIF folks have bracketed them just the right way.
Ranked them pretty well, yeah. The top-ranked team has won again so far, except for one exception. I'm going to get to that right here. Well, next up, first of all, our Nevada Union Miners did go down. The number 9 seed, they fell to the number 8 Bethel team. This is Division 1 girls, of course. And then Pleasant Grove, they did defeat the number 16 team Chavez. So that will be the matchup, and we'll see that, and hopefully maybe you can find out about that tonight. Now let's talk about the boys, Marty. Again, I can report that Nevada Union did fall to Jesuit. No big surprise there, I wouldn't think. Jesuit's always a powerhouse.
Yeah, right.
Nevada Union just squeaked into the playoffs, so they did fall to Jesuit. And then, of course, we've got Chavez and Kennedy. And Kennedy, the number 7 ranked team, they did manage to get past Chavez, and they will face Jesuit tonight. We'll look forward to hearing about that game.
Take a look at Division 3 boys bracket. Placer went up against the number 2 seed Sierra, and Sierra triumphant there over Placer. And Los Banos and Casa Roble, Casa Roble went down to Los Banos, so those two teams will play tomorrow night, Friday the 24th.
And then on to Division 4. There they are, Bear River, the giant killer. The number 13 ranked team did get through the first round, one of the only lower seeds to do so, and they will play a very, very difficult Calveras team tonight. So we'll look forward to hearing about how that goes. Modesto Christian, imagine having a bracket without Modesto Christian in it.
Every year it's the same story, Paul.
Seems to be. They're an excellent team. They're a powerhouse and well coached. Anyway, they'll go against Encina Prep tonight, and we'll find out the outcome of the Division 4 boys bracket tonight.
Yeah, Bear River boys are the only ones still playing in the league, and we'll have a choice of 3 different games to look at as we continue in the playoffs. The Bear River Lady Bruins, the Bear River boys, the Colfax Lady Falcons are the only 3 remaining teams left that have a chance. And we'll see how that works out. So just make sure you can go out and to touchdownproductions.com/store and order up your many of our DVDs, over 1,500 sports telecasts now available since 1997, and there's where you want to go, touchdownproductions.com/store, and find a game you like and order it up. There's a good shot of the Ripon Indians, and as they get ready to
tonight we're going to have the national
out to the center of the court, and we'll have the national anthem be played right now. We'll be back after we honor America with the introduction of the players and the tip-off.
That was a great job. I'm not sure who that student is, but he'll have a fine voice as he is growing up. Well done.
Well, Paul, I talked the other night at the girls' first game. Trevor McGee, who's on the basketball team, who's also on the football team, he assured me that they were going to come away with a big victory on the road against Sonora, and they definitely did that. He says, we're going to be the highest team that goes to the Balance State Arena, the old former Arco Arena.
The highest ranked team.
Highest seeded team.
Right.
As far as number 8, their number whatever. Yes, you got it.
So we're going to have the Ripon Indians here introduced, number 11.
Ruth Waters.
Ruth is also their highest scoring player on the team with 12 points a game.
Kelsey Alexander.
Sophomore Morgan
Carico. And while I was busy jabbering, we missed a couple of the announcements. Unless they're going to go with 3 girls tonight.
And now the Bear River team. And I'm sure Coach Bickmore is going to go with his established starters that has brought him to the party all year long. First one will be Brenna Gatto, the senior guard.
Number 12, a junior,
Sarah Hagar. Good defensive player, Hagar. And of course, what would it be without Brenna Clower?
Number 21, senior
Jen Myler, who is the scoring machine for the Bruins. And of course, to round it out, Savannah Wells. A long number of Welses have come through here, huh, Marty?
Yeah, certainly has
boys
been
and girls.
Great family for producing great basketball and football players, baseball players to boot. So there's Coach Elders and Coach Bickmore heading back to the bench, and we'll be set for the tip-off. As soon as the referees get their uniforms squared away, they get the ball from Larry Uno, and we're ready to go here. So here comes the tip-off. 7. Oh, Bear River with the ball after that tip. They'll work it on down the court. Once again, they'll continue this, moving the ball all around. They get it down low. They keep it. Oh, now they throw it out of bounds on a errant pass in there by Gatto. That was a little shaky start, wasn't it, Paul?
Yeah, the girls are getting their sea legs under them here early, and now we'll find out what Ripon's all about. Bear River will go into a man defense.
They work it around. Thought about a 3, didn't take it. Goes baseline. Oh, nice block in there. Excellent play by Sarah Hagar. Good block.
Sarah's man actually beat her, and she came from behind to get that block.
Oh, stolen away. Good heads-up play in there by Gatto. She'll bring it up. That's it. Now they move it around. There's a shot in there off the iron. That didn't go. Myler probably had her easiest look at the basket there, and that didn't go.
She got off to a slow start last night, too, missing her first 3. And
stolen away again almost by Gatto. She's all over that court. They get it again. That is Hagar coming down, and she's going to drive into the basket. There's going to be a push. It's a good thing because she kind of traveled when she tried to slow up a little bit. 35 was the let's give it that on 5. Quite. Here come the Lady Bruins.
Ripon in a zone. Actually, they're in a man-to-man, Marty. They're just playing a real tight, sagging man-to-man.
Going in, hop, skip, and a jump off the glass and goes in. Nice shot in there by Hagar. George Tenti, he's the very animated down there, yelling at his girls to put their play in. Bear River, big defense here tonight. Driving into the paint, and a ball gets stripped away. It's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be, neither one of them saw who hit it last.
It looked like it was off of Bear River.
Yeah,
so.
I think so, yeah. Yep.
There's a replay of it, Marty.
Mike.
Looks like 12 reached in and got the ball, so it was a good call.
So that was Hagar. Trying to get it inside, can't do it.
Good patience here.
Yeah, right.
Both teams. Now there's a steal.
Oh, yeah, there's going to be a foul called right there. A little aggressive play on number 4. Satinkin. They're going to get a technical on that? No, I guess not. That looked pretty flagrant, didn't it?
There's a replay. So she gathers the ball up quickly, and then she comes up swinging.
Oh, man. She certainly did that.
Certainly was uncalled for. Didn't need to do that. She had the ball in her possession.
Now Bear River trying to get something across court. There's a 3 up and in and out, but rebounded by Gatto. Into the paint and up and off. Glad doesn't go in. Let's see, it's going to be white ball.
Bear River missing a lot of shots,
Yeah,
but Ripon is yet to score, Marty.
That's right. 2-0 here early by Lady Bruins. Here comes Gatto. They've got 20 fresh shot clock. There's a 3 from way downtown. That was an air ball. They didn't work that out very well. Savannah Wells unleashed that one. Had plenty of time on the shot clock. Here comes Ripon. Thought about a 3, didn't take it. Bear River out, tight defense down low, and good defensive play in there by Myler. There she is. 18 on the shot clock. They'll inbound. Sittikin. Try to get it in. They do. Oh, they're going to be a blocking foul on Hagar. First foul, team foul on the Lady Bruins. Inbounding is Waters.
They get the ball in. It's close to 5 seconds.
Down low, put up. That doesn't go, and it's going to be a white ball. Lady Bruins will get possession. Good defense in there by the Lady Bruins, but now they're going to have to start trying to put something into the hoop. They started slow the other night. That is Myler trying to do something and coming around. Get it down low, turn around off the glass, puts it in. Brianna Clower.
That's Clower doing a very nice aggressive spin move and then straight up to get the
three-pointer up off the iron, and they're gonna call a jump ball. Boy, they're very active on the floor there.
There's a rebound, and then they both get the ball at the same time. And then she basically just uses her leverage to swing her around.
Back to live action, a missed shot on a drive to the basket by Ripon, and it rolled off the rim. So Ripon and the Bruins both are having their troubles. 8 on the shot clock, down low, and they shot going up with almost before the clock ran down.
Let's see if they go back to that play to Morgan Carrico again. She's number 45, and she's getting good position under the basket. And she also, there she is, Carrico. I would imagine she scores. I'm going to see how much she scores. She's bigger than the other girls inside there. I think she's going to get position.
Okay, here come your Lady Bruins. Down low, fadeaway jumper off target, but there's a three, and that's offline, and it's going to be tipped off of 45, Carrico. Bear River will inbound with a fresh shot clock. Having trouble trying to get the ball in the net. There's another one that doesn't go. 4-0 here with 3:10 left. Trying to drive in, they're going to call a block.
She should get two at the line for that. Oh, they're not going to say she was in.
No, she was just driving.
In the active shooting.
Nope. So coming in, the ball game is done. So Brigado comes out. Here comes Satinkan. Trying to get it inside, can't do it, loses it. They got 2-on-2. Oh, she pushes and it goes, count it.
Good play that time by number 12, Sarah Hager. And she just squeaked it up. She was ripping down the floor, got the ball at the very last second. I didn't think she could actually get that ball up in time, and she just squeaked it up there, got the point and the foul. Here's a replay, watch. Now watch this pass, Marty. She threads the needle right here. And I thought she got that ball a little late to make a basket, but she had time to gather herself and get it in the basket. Nicely done.
Mm-hmm. So it misses the opportunity for a three-point play. So here come your Indians. So Tia. That is Waters. No place to go with it to Fannin. Down low, and they're going to call the travel. 6-0 here with 2:29 left to go in this first period.
Checks in, replacing Tia Sidica.
Cardenas comes in, the senior, number 10. Trying to get some people on the floor that can make a basket. As they're struggling, down low, fadeaway jumper, gets a good look at the basket, doesn't go, and it's going to be a jump ball again. Let's see who they.
Hagar. ties up the ball, and now they'll give it to the Lady Bruins here. As you can see, there's the replay.
So far, Myler's having some issues. You can't hit. And they save it over there. That is Cardenas. No place to go. Driving in all the way to the basket, puts it up, and it's going to be fouled.
Good drive to the lane. That's Ruth Waters. Ruth averages 12 points a game, and she gets the first points tonight for the Lady Indians. And with this free throw, she could cut the lead by half.
And it's in.
So 6-3 now, the Bruins lead. Minute 54 left in the first quarter.
So coming out is Brenna Clower. Going in is Rath. Rath can muscle underneath that basket. So here come your Lady Bruins with a 3-point lead. Dunn drives all the way in, puts it up. That doesn't go, but Dunn in there on the rebound. Good hustle. Stole that one right away. Now here is Myler down low, looking for a three, and it's going to be short. And coming up with it is Rath. Now there's going to be a jump ball. She saves it. She gets fouled. No call. Here comes Dunn. Puts it up off the glass. That doesn't go. And rebounded in there by Sitikan. Got a chance to get this game a little closer. They get it down low, and they're going to be a reach in on a push.
And that's going to be on Savannah Wells. That'll be her second foul. 4 team fouls now on the Bruins.
It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be a Lady Bruin ball. I think they only called that. That's the first foul on Savannah, according to the scoreboard. There's the coach for the Ripon Indians. Down low, Dunn looking for another three. That's going to be way off the mark. And there's Rath. Good heads-up play in there by Rath. There's a three, and that's going to be bouncing around. And once again, Bear River comes up with the ball. Cross-court pass, now driving baseline, no place to go. Get it to Dunn. She mishandles it, and they lose control.
4 shots by the Bruins, and they're being saved by their offensive rebounding, Marty.
And they're going to take it all the way to the hoop, and
going to the line will be Ruth Waters.
Waters, yep.
Ruth has got the only 3 points of the game so far for the Indians. Made her first free throw, and she'll try a couple more.
First one is good. She's got her team's 4 points.
Point for Cardenas.
Next one is in and out, no good. Gonna be a foul going to be called on Satikan, looks like. Oh, no, they're going to call. Hold on here. They're going to call that on Dunn.
And they're going to say Dunn pushed. I don't know, Marty. That whole thing missed me. I didn't see what he saw, but what I do see now is an easy shot by Ripon being missed under the basket.
And Dunn comes up with it. And now bringing it up the court is Wells. Another three-pointer. They're just not being patient at all, setting anything up.
We got 7 seconds, 5 seconds. They're going to have to hoist one up from a long way out. They do, and
just
off the rim.
Wow, this is a low-scoring quarter here. Couldn't throw the ball in the ocean by either team tonight, boy.
If you had told me that there would be a total of 10 points scored in the first quarter, I said not likely. But there it is.
There's your TouchdownProductions.com scoreboard. 6-4. Looks like a 9-inning baseball score there.
Here's George Contenti, coach of the Ripon Indians girls team. I'll tell you, Bear River has, I don't know what the scoring percentage is, Marty, but it's in single digits. They have been hoisting them up from all over the floor, and nothing is going down.
There's Emil Baldoni and Tom Fitzsimmons from KNCO trying to shade the reflection there.
You know, how come they get more FaceTime?
I know they do. I don't know, just the way it is.
I mean, we're the ones on to this.
Aren't we better looking?
We're twice as good looking, you especially.
Oh, thank you.
So back to business here. Bear River Gymnasium, and we are looking at a very low scoring affair so far.
Well, if you're just showing up to the game, you haven't missed much.
Pretty much.
So now the Ripon Indians will inbound. Doing those choice or Jessica Coit. As soon as they give the okay, and inbounding to Waters. Waters will bring it up. She looks like the team leader. Down low. Travel. Yeah, she took an extra step.
Well, I didn't see it.
I did.
I'm glad you did,
Yeah, I
Marty.
did. I saw that.
So
and
glad
the referee was right on top.
It. You saw it?
What game you watching? Okay, here we go. The Lady Bruins now. Trying to get that ball into Myler. She's cold here tonight. Now she drives into the paint. There she goes. Did you see that? Okay, here come the Indians. They're working it around. Trying to get it down low inside, and Myler steals it. Drives all the way down, and she's going to get blocked on her way to the hoop.
That was number 11, Ruth Waters. Just a little too many hands in there. Reaching in will collect the third team foul for the Indians.
Trying to get something. They get it down low, and now they get it back out to the three-point arc. Myler comes out, top of the key. Down in low to Dunn. Dunn drives into the bat. Hard left shot off the glass. Doesn't go. Rebounded nicely in there by Satikin. How they move it around. And good defense in there by the Lady Bruins. They're just defending quite well here. Now she drives all the way into the paint, puts it up, doesn't go. Rebounded in there by Rath. Oh, she traveled with that little juke move that tried to fake to the inside and cut to the outside. Seen that many times on the football field. Eight to 4, 6:28 left to go here in this first half. There's a shot off the glass too hard, rebounded nicely in there by Wells.
Ripon's getting good shots, Marty. They're getting good shots. They're just not falling.
There's a three from way downtown, and that's not going anywhere. I guess they figure if no one's going to come out there to get her, there's a three. And that doesn't go. Now Dunn came over the top, it looks like. Bear River lives and dies by those threes.
And they're dying with them tonight.
Yeah, they're not. They haven't hit one yet. And now they'll go, and they're in the penalty. Lady Bruins with their 7th team foul, 6:05 left. So Waters will go to the line. She's already 2 for 2 from the free throw line. And that's in and out, doesn't go, but then put back. Somebody fell asleep there.
On the basket.
What are they going to call here? Is it going to count? They waving that off? No score? Yep, no score on that one. Interesting. Down low. Now they get it back. The Dunn, too hard. She's going to get fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Maddie Dunn to the line shooting 2.
Foul that time on Jessica Coit.
And that one's no good. Wow, they can't. Coach Bigmore is over here just kind of shaking his head. He doesn't know what's going on. And these gals can't do anything here with that ball. That one's good.
9-6 here. Bear River leads.
So Maddie gets her first point of the game. Down low, spin move. And that was on Alexander. She just came into the game and she did a little double dribble. Solomon comes into the game, the junior. 9-6. Oh, Solomon comes in and throws the ball away. Boy, that's a tough way to go to start the game. But no, she drives right into the baseline. Who let her go? Somebody went.
I think there was a confusion on whose man that was. Went to their designated defender, and
there's a foul going to be called.
Ended up getting a lane for the free layup.
Everybody, three people were guarding her, and all 3 of them turned their back and let her go. Okay, let's see if Myler can. There she gets the first one. She doesn't waste any time at the line. There's a good shot of Jen as she bounces the ball once, puts it up, and gets them both. Her 4th point of the game. 11-8, 3-point margin, 5:21 left. First half. Almost stolen away. Heads up play in there by Myler. Left-handed shot, and is it going to be saved? And it's going to be red ball as went off of Myler's hand on that throwback. Whoa, man, that was. Now they're going to call a foul on Rath, but what about the other one? I just right in front of the referee, and he didn't say anything. Unbelievable.
What do you expect, Marty? This is girls basketball. They can get tough out there.
Well, I know, but that was pretty flagrant. First one's good. That's Sidikin's first point of the game. 5'8" junior. Next one is also good. Cuts the lead to 1. Here come the Bruins. See if they can't get something going here. Down low and can't, almost losing it. Someone's got to come over and help her. They get it. Oh, she throws that one away. Well, they're just not in sync tonight, Paul, compared to what they were the other night.
They're certainly not hitting their baskets, Marty.
Spin move. That doesn't go. Coming up with it is Solomon. There's Myler with a 3, and she hits that one. Downtown Brown with a 3-pointer from Jen Myler. 14-10. Oh, Rath almost had that steal, and now they're going to call a foul. Good acting job in there by Solomon. Bump me, I'm taking a dive. There she is. Take a look at this replay, Paul.
And she just very aggressively goes for the ball.
Nice. I give her about an 8 on that dive. Now they work it around. Down low with the pass. Spin around jumper, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. That'll be the 17th foul on the Indians.
14-10, Bear River leads. Myler will go to the line. very good free throw shooter. Good rotation on the ball. Put the first one down.
Certainly does have that, doesn't he? And she doesn't waste any time at the line either. Bada bing, there goes another one.
Don't forget the snack bar is open tonight.
8 points for Myler. She didn't hit anything to start this game. Come into the second period and got herself 8 points.
Well, when Myler scores, this team wins. No doubt about it, Marty. They expect her to get 20, 21 points a game. Everything was going awry in the first quarter. They didn't hit anything. I'm willing to bet that Myler shot at least 4 3-point shots. None of them went down.
Nope.
So let's see. I mean, they will really extend this lead if Jen can get her shot going.
There's your touchdownproduction.com scoreboard. 10-6 advantage here in the second period for the Lady Bruins. Alexander will inbound. Full court press. This is what we saw the other night. Good anticipation. That could have been a nice heads up play. There comes Myler. She goes to the line, doesn't go, but then looks like she got fouled there, but didn't see it.
Game has definitely picked up now. Both teams want to run.
Yep. No look, and that's off the iron. Rath puts it up left-handed on that rebound.
Good position by Rath. Finding her man, blocking out, getting good position, put the rebound back up.
Good heads-up play there by Rath. They're double teaming, going baseline. No place to go. Get it down low. Stolen away again. Myler with the ball. Left-handed shot. That doesn't go. Whoa. Let's see if they're going to call a jump ball.
Looks that way.
Cindy Solomon is playing very aggressive here. Bear River maintains control. Here comes Myler, puts it up too hard off the glass. Rath with the putback, that doesn't go. Looks like she had a couple of players all over her, and they'll call.
The Indians need a score here. Haven't scored since early on here in the second quarter.
Alexander now looking, throw it now to get it down low inside Siddiquen. Puts that, no go there. That ball goes off the rim.
I got a feeling that Siddiquen usually hits those shots.
Yeah, I think so.
That's what they look for. That's a big part of their scoring, and they just haven't had it tonight.
Lady Bruins now working it outside, 2:09 left, 15 on the shot clock. There's a three, nobody came out for her, and there's a walk right there. She just had the ball, took a couple extra steps. So turnover, Bear River ball. Once again, the threes just aren't dropping in. Timeout's going to be called. Coach Bickmore, he is just beside himself. I don't think they've played like this all year in a first half.
You've seen a lot of their games, Marty. I don't think I've seen them play like this.
No, like I say, I've been to quite a few of their games here, and they get off to a slow start in the first period, but not for the first half. They're keeping these Ripon Indians in the game. So the Bruins will inbound. Now they work it the outside, trying to set up a play. That's Gatto. .21 on the shot clock. Only 1:50 left in this first half. Thought about a three. Drives into the paint, puts it up. That doesn't go. There's Rath with the rebound. She puts it in.
She's a good-looking freshman.
Oh man, she's going to be a real player here as the years go on for these Lady Bruins.
No doubt about it.
She is very aggressive. There's a shot up and off the iron, doesn't go, and it's going to be Bear River ball. Coach Bigmore wanted a foul. Looks like they came over the top. Here comes Wells. Myler down low. Rath, fadeaway jumper. Oh, it hits the edge of the rim. Of the backboard. He had a good look at the basket. Good switching off by the defenders for the Lady Bruins. Oh, right, breakaway. Could go coast to coast. She's trailing, gets it down, puts it up, and that doesn't go. Trying to tip it out, but Rath with the save. Thought about it, she travels. That's her second travel tonight.
Ripon has an absence of a long-range shooter, Marty. They're not shooting from the outside at all. Their entire offense is predicated on getting inside, either on a post or driving down the lane. Like right here.
Too hard off the glass. Myler with the ball, 26 seconds. They can set up a play and try to take that last shot. 18 seconds. Trying to get the ball down low to Rath. Driving in, no place to go. Spin move, puts it up off the glass, and it doesn't go. My, oh my, that was in and out. Rolled around. Here they come with 2 seconds. A long shot from way downtown. That doesn't go. There's your end of the first half.
And we see the Bear River Bruins, the Lady Bruins, up by 10 points over the Ripon Indians as we go into halftime.
There's your touchdownproductions.com scoreboard. Wow, that was a very fast half. But my, oh my, I can't believe the shots that didn't go in tonight.
Yeah, both teams are having a real tough time scoring. And like I was saying earlier, this Ripon team doesn't have a lot of firepower from the outside, Marty. They try to push the ball inside. They try to go to their post players. And those shots just aren't going down for them. So unless they can remedy that, it's going to be a long night for the Indians.
Yeah, I think they've only taken one look at a three-pointer tonight, and that didn't go, and that's all they've done. There's your Bear River dance band as they're playing to the crowd here. There's Coach Savoy. Looks like he's and Coach Lowe after his hip operation, and Jack McCrory still wearing shorts in the wintertime. I saw him on his Facebook page, caught a couple of big fish, and there he was in the boat with shorts on.
It was probably snowing.
It wouldn't be. It was pretty cold, looked like, but it looks like Coach Savoy has lost some weight over the winter period. Oh, now that wasn't Logue. That was Coach Zahner. Yeah, I when I looked over there, that was Coach Zahner. All right, we'd like to remind you that you're watching exclusive coverage of Bear River Lady Bruin basketball on the Touchdown Production Sports Network.
Gold and silver are more
Gilbert,
important as a part of your investment portfolio more now than ever before. There's inflationary pressures. China alone could push the gold price more than double from $1,000 to $2,000 an ounce. Hi, my name is Jason Hommel, and welcome to the JH Mint. Here at the JH Mint, we have all sorts of gold and silver. We have about 200 ounces of gold. We have about 20,000 ounces of silver or more in stock. We also assay or scrap gold jewelry and placer gold, and we will be here for all of your gold and silver investing needs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Spencer Construction has been providing Nevada County and the surrounding foothills with a wide variety of residential construction since 1992. They're proud of their history of satisfied customers and their reputation in the building industry. They always offer free estimates and would love the opportunity to bid on your next project. Come home to Spencer Construction. B&C is your neighborhood home and garden center for both builders and consumers. They carry everything you need. In their garden center, you'll find a complete nursery along with expert advice on trees, shrubs, perennials, and garden enhancements. They're open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday and 8 to 5 on Sunday. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center in the Fowler Center, Grass Valley. The Hauser family reminds you if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, then you're sure to find it at Plaza Tire and Auto Service. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your trailers and golf carts, you can trust Plaza Tire has the tire for you. They stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs, in Penn Valley, Nevada City, and in Colfax. And of course, brought to you by Touchdown Productions, the Foothills leader in sports television. This is Gil Dominguez saying thanks a lot for tuning in tonight. And be sure to stay with us after the game as we present the Touchdown Productions Player of the Game Award, created by Stuckey Engravers. Once again, the Touchdown Productions staff will select the best player of tonight's game and award them with a plaque created by Stuckey's. It's the Touchdown Productions Player of the Game Award coming up right after this exciting sports telecast, right here on your NorCal Game of the Week. Guys, back up to you.
Thanks a lot, Gilbert. And as the producer lets out, this is the
Gold
view
and
that the
silver are
janitor
more
sees,
important.
and as the when the crowd empties out, and we've got
That looks like good gum there. That's
I don't think I'll leave that one alone there. The Lady Bruins come back out on the court, and we've got after that first half of play for the Lady Bruins, who do you think your candidate selection so far would be?
Well, you know, we've seen a pretty aggressive game by Rath tonight. I like her. We liked her on Tuesday night as well. Mm-hmm. Gave it to Jen Myler. I would have to say she's kind of leading right now. She hasn't got a lot of points, but she's doing the job underneath.
It certainly is. She's very aggressive for a freshman. Normally you don't see that. There the girls warming up, and I don't see any balls going into the hoop there either. So they even in warm-up, nobody in their face are having trouble getting the ball into the net.
You know, they're up by 10 points though, Marty, and Ripon's having trouble doing any kind of scoring. What do they have, 6 points total in the second half? No, 4. 4 points total in the second quarter.
Now these two teams played a close game earlier in the year in a tournament, and Bear River came out on top, I think, and won that game by 4 or 5 points, like if I remember. But it was like 47 to 44 or 43, something like that. So both those games were low scoring, along with this one here. So. But if you want to move on to the semifinals and into the finals, you got to start hitting some baskets. Marty Mortensen, along with Paul Brown, saying thank you for joining us here tonight. And Paul, you're looking good, buddy.
You think so, Marty?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I was just, even though I didn't wear my shirt tonight here, I got
my Game of the Week shirt on, my brand new. It fits well, huh?
It's looking good too, Marty. It's looking really good. No, I forgot to take mine out of laundry here. Sorry about that.
Oh, well.
But let's talk more here about these Ripon Indians. You're right. I don't think we're seeing their best game tonight, even close. You don't get this far in the league. You don't win 19 games in a season and score 10 points and a half. It just doesn't happen.
No.
They're averaging 45 points a game, and they are the best team in their league, and they just didn't come to play tonight. Something's up with that.
Well, it might have been that long 2.5-hour drive from up 99.
Quite possibly
to come up here to the foothills and see all the trees.
But you can't take it away also from the Bear River defense.
Oh, they're playing excellent defense tonight.
Better than I've seen them play in a number of games, and I think they've just decided. Coach Bickmore is a defensive coach. He likes to stress defense with his girls, and I think that's what maybe a big part of it too. They're shutting them down from that post move inside. They don't have a very good outside shooter, so if you can shut that down, this team will go down easy.
Well, they always say if you got a good defense will win some ball games for you. If you can hold them down to hardly any points, your offense doesn't have to do much. Right now they have a 10-point lead as we get ready for the start of this third period. And just to let you know, that first half took 30 minutes of actual clock time.
They're only 8-minute quarters, but it went by fast, didn't it?
It certainly did, didn't it?
Well, we got a minute 29 seconds here left before they're going to start this second half. Let's see if Coach George Contenti of the Ripon Indians makes any adjustments offensively. Not much he can do defensively. They got a lot of shots off.
Yeah, but
maybe go to a zone.
Yeah, well, the thing is that had Bear River hit any of all the shots they took, this game could really be out of hand. Of course, the Indians missed a lot of shots too, so.
So the girls will come off the floor. They'll put 8 minutes on the clock. And we will find out who advances to the semifinals.
And that'll be played down in, I believe, Lodi at the Tokay Grape Bowl down there. There's our TouchdownProductions.com scoreboard. And you can see they outscored them 14-6. Still, there are a lot of missed shots from both teams. And here with the start of the third period, and Paul Brown will be doing the play-by-play. So, Paul, let's do like you did the other night, huh? And have that big second half.
Let's see if we can have it, Marty. Ripon will inbound the ball. And we'll start on offense. Bear River in their man-to-man, and they'll start with the same starters they had at the beginning of the game. Quick shot in there, and the first two will go to the Indians. Ruth Waters.
That's her 6th point.
Tight man's defense by the Indians. And those quickly, there was a walk, and Ripon will get a second try.
That was a little hesitation move. She was trying to do one of her famous and patented no-look passes, and didn't work. Her feet didn't get in the right direction.
Looking inside again is Ripon, and they will turn the ball over. Quickly back down the court. Bear River will hoist up the three, and again it's in and out, but the rebound will be back in. That's Savannah Wells. Good position inside. And there's Ripon's game right there, and they missed the basket.
Yeah, she had a good look at that basket.
Yeah, that's a real high percentage shot. They should have made that. And they're not making those shots tonight. Gatto.
5 seconds.
To Wells. And there's a 30-second clock violation, and there was no horn. So
no, I think the clock got miscued.
It didn't get reset. So they'll put maybe 10 seconds back on this clock.
Larry Uno setting that back up again. They're going to put 9 seconds back on.
So apparently Larry didn't reset the shot clock. He has a tendency to doze.
Don't say that too loud. He's just right in front of us.
I know. He's big, too. Coming off the floor, Kelsey Alexander will come off the floor, and she'll be replaced by Abby Waters. Abby, the senior, and it adds some size. And it'll add some size to the team. She is actually a sophomore. Mylar drives the lane. Can't compete it, but completing it is Clower.
Clower on the basket.
Good position there in the paint. How are they going to call a foul, Paul?
All the way down the lane here, and she was in the act of shooting. That is Ruth Waters. Ruth needs to pick up her game. She is a 12-point scorer for this team, which represents about 25% of their total average points. Hasn't got much going tonight.
She has a total of 6 points, so she's fallen behind on her average. Dunn comes back into the game for Gatto.
Second one up is good. Bear River maintaining their lead, now up by 11. Looking inside, there's Myler. And there will be a double dribble call. They're not giving them anything. Sarah Hager going to the inside and apparently touched the ball with both hands. Ripon needs to take advantage of these turnovers. Sidikin now over to Finn. Finn stuffed as she tries to go up. Bear River on the fast break cannot convert, and it will be out of bounds. Yep. Bear River maintaining possession.
Ruth Waters reached in and knocked the ball out as that pass was going to Wells.
Myler inside fake, goes to the baseline and scores.
Oh, that looked easy, didn't it?
Nicely done. Very quick first step by Myler.
Whoa, going to be a jump ball called.
That's something we've been seeing a lot tonight, Marty,
yep.
The jump ball. And possession will go to Bear River. (26-13) here in the third quarter. Bear River leading. Long outside shot by Wells. It's no good. Savannah had yet to convert a basket here from the outside.
Had a good look at the basket, but just couldn't get it down.
Good quick move and shot off the back rim.
Rebound.
Bear River looking more and more like they're under control here. Wells to shoot from the outside, in and out.
Man.
And the Indians are on the run.
Whoa.
And that should be a foul, and I believe it will be. It'll probably be on the defender. It will be. And they'll give her a couple.
That was against Wells.
Wells didn't have her feet set. It looked like the offensive player did run right into her, and that's
Mike.
Ruth Waters. Now watch. She doesn't get herself
Right,
set.
no,
She's
yeah.
moving all the way, and that's going to be a call every time.
First one's no good. That's
Here's
the first one she's missed tonight.
Good shot of Ruth Waters for the Ripon Indians. And she converts her second. 12-point lead by the Bear River Bruins as they bring the ball up. Both teams playing an aggressive man-to-man defense.
That Waters is very, very aggressive down there. She knocked another one away. Good anticipation on where the ball's going to go. Alexander comes back in for Abby Waters.
They put something in the water.
I think so. That's good.
I thought so. Bear River looking inside. There's Myler. Myler likes the right side of the court. She'll shoot outside from there a lot. Decides to pass it off.
Get it off.
Wells.
Thought she was going to take a three there. Too hard.
And that, I think, will be on
Dunn?
Maddie Dunn. You know, Maddie is an aggressive defender. She's not too big. I mean, she's looks like a popsicle stick. She's kind of skinny, but she is aggressive and very strong.
Yes, she is.
Nothing seems to flap Maddie either. She's always composed.
The travel on that as she moving in that paint. A lot of turnovers, Paul, and no baskets going into the hoop.
Very awkward game tonight, Marty. Very interesting, but not very fluid. Neither team has really gotten into the flow of it.
Oh, another travel.
And
well,
case in point, right there.
Yeah, exactly.
When do you see Jen Manor ever do that?
Myler, that's her second one tonight. Just like you just lose concentration, isn't it?
You know, and Jeff Bickmore is talking to her right now, and I think he's wondering what's going on. The team is just not flowing like the team we've seen in the past. But he is up by 12 points.
Yeah, if they can get by this game and they play this way against the number 1 seed, Calaveras, it could be a
problem.
Yes, exactly.
So the Indians inbound the ball. Bringing the ball up will be Ruth Waters, calling out a play. They haven't gone inside. There they go. That's what they're looking for. Now they're going to say on number 5 there was a push. So Bear River will go back on offense. Dunn out top of the key to Myler. Myler sees a lane down the baseline and just takes it, but misses the layup. And there's a good play, one of the first ones tonight. Yeah. Good dish off Sitnicum to Abby Waters. Myler right back down the court.
She hits a 3.
She's going to answer with the 3 ball.
Can't miss it. It misses an easy layup and then hits a long 3.
Good shot by Sitnicum, getting a high percentage shot, but just missing, not getting any of those tonight.
Good anticipation in there by Carrico. Cardenas comes back into the game, number 10 for Lady Indians. Rath is back in. Coach Bickmore, a little encouragement to the girls. You want to call it that? There's a 3.
And there's the first of the night. And that's Cardenas, Mariah Cardenas. A welcome 3-point ball coming for the Indians. Let's see if the Bruins can come right back. Setting up it outside. Myler wanted to shoot the ball, decided to go to Rath. Finding a player under the basket, no good. And
Maddie Dunn lost another one out of bounds.
Maddie is not having a good night, and I'll tell you, Coach Bickmore is not happy.
Yeah, they're letting them get. Oh, there's a knock.
Good patience and a good shot. Just doesn't go down. Myler looking over the court, brings the ball down. Right hand. She's going to shoot, and she'll be fouled. No better way to get at least 1 point. Give Myler the ball on the free throw line. Good possibility she'll get both.
Oh, they called. They
now they're going to say she wasn't in the act of shooting. That's troubling. Everybody in the gymnasium knows that she wasn't in the act of shooting.
Sure looked like it to me.
Well, there you go. So they'll inbound the ball here with 1:19 in the third. Myler will get a good shot and no bounce, so another Another jump ball, and this one will be awarded. Here's Myler. Let's see if she's in the act of shooting. So 1, 2, she's okay.
How'd you see it?
We'll let you decide. Long 3 ball. It looked like it could have been a foul, but it wasn't called. Maddie Dunn loses it out of Browns.
Boy.
So with a minute left, Ripon will have a chance to score before the end of the third quarter, down by 10 points.
Oh, too many turnovers all the way around for both teams. They're stolen away.
Hager, she'll go coast to coast, but won't get a chance to shoot the ball. She's fouled just as she gets to the basket.
Well, she'll go to the line to shoot, too. They call that in the act of shooting.
Jessica Coit didn't know whether to foul her early or foul her late, so she decided to wait until she was actually shooting and send her to the line. Good defense. And, you know, Marty, we need to stress that more. Bear River's playing some very, very tight and good defense, forcing a lot of these turnovers. Egger misses the second.
Makes both of them. That wouldn't even come close. That wasn't even in the zip code. Whoa.
Easy.
I know.
Easy.
They're better free throw shooters than this.
Coit to the side, another 3-point ball. That one doesn't even come into the zip code. So we're back down the court. Bear River looking to extend a 10-point lead. Same lead they had at the half. Myler looks for the last shot. She'll take a 3 if she can get it. And now they throw the ball out of bounds with 9 seconds left.
Man, that was a really high pass in there by Dunn. She got blocked out. Now they've got 9 seconds to cut this lead.
Oh, they do the 3 ball. And that will end the third quarter, and a 7-point lead by the hometown Bear River Lady Bruins. Coach Bickmore is shaking his head. The look on his face is one of complete frustration. He knows his team can play much better than this, and for him to only be up by 7 points and let this team kind of hang around,
yeah, right, exactly,
is very disconcerting. If we get a shot of him over here on the left side, there he is.
Yeah, Mariah Cardenas has come into this game in this middle of the third period, and she has hit 2 3-pointers from way downtown, and that's a big 6 points for her.
That's a big 6 points for the team. There's your team. There's your line score, Marty. They outscored them. Those 2 3 balls were half the points in the quarter.
Exactly. And once again, the Lady Bruins are just kind of sleepwalking through this game. And if they don't turn it around and look at the look and the body language of Coach Bickmore, he's going, I don't understand any of this.
So the Bruins will start the fourth quarter. Myler looking inside, camped inside in the key as well. She gets out.
There's a reach in.
And it'll be on Myler.
You're kidding me. Wow, I didn't see that.
Dunn comes off the floor now. Cindy Solomon will take her place, the junior. Solomon will play the point.
Good heads-up play there. They're going to call a foul.
And you know, Sarah Hager, she doesn't get a lot of points, Marty,
No.
but she comes in and she plays some tough D. You got to like her being on the floor. She interrupts a lot of plays, has good fast hands, plays very good, tenacious D. If you have one player on your team that is your scorer, I'd want to put Sarah on that player.
Exactly right. Now they had to bring out Waters. That was her 4th foul.
Myler likes that move down the baseline. This time misses the layup. And Carico clears the rebound. Down the lane and a quick shot, no good. And another jump ball. I believe this will be Bear River possession. No, it isn't. Not this time. It'll be Ripon. Good underneath the basket try. Good idea, just poor execution that time.
Like she was a little off balance. Yeah, and they're going to count that one.
And that's the Jen Mailer that's just now coming into the gym after 3 quarters. Mailer commonly makes great moves and left-handed shots like that and converts the 3-point play. Bear River back up to 10 points. And everybody's complaining about that foul.
That was on Sarah Hager. They had her boxed in with 2 players.
That's the shot right there that's been winning the quarter for the Indians, and it doesn't go.
Hager comes up with it. Oh, God.
Quick off the basket, no good. Looking for the cross-court pass, wrong one. Another in-and-out basket, and it will be an Indian ball. 6:23 left. 10-point game. Cardenas. And now Coit handling the ball. Coit will be fouled. Both teams with 5 team fouls, now 6 for Bear River. So they'll soon go into the penalty with.
That was on Hager, and that's her 4th.
Coit in the backcourt. Looking to set things up. Back around. Looking for Cardenas, and now across the lane is Coit, and Coit gets her first 2 of the game.
The basket for Ripon.
Wells. Back out to Jen. Jen trying to create, nothing there. Hager will hoist up the 3 ball. Not a very good shot, and it will be an Indian ball. Eight-point game here. Bear River leading. Ripon needs to put something together here, a few baskets in a row, and they won't be doing it with passes like that.
Timeout call, they said. That was Cardenas. He was really getting boxed in there by good hustle in there by Sarah Hager. You're right, Paul, you made the comment. She doesn't get that many points, but boy, on defense, she is just very tenacious.
Those are the kind of players that you really don't notice on the floor because they're not doing the spectacular scoring, but they're doing all the little things that you don't see. Now across the way here, if we get off of Tom Fitzsimmons, we'll see guys dancing. And the dancers across the way doing the airplane. Now we missed the dancers.
Some of the student body over there carrying on. There's your touchdownproductions.com scoreboard. 4th period here with just almost 3 minutes gone, 3-3. Yeah, Ripon outscored them during that 3rd period by 3 with those two 3-pointers by Cardenas.
Quick inside the basket,
All
and
right.
it'll score. And I'll tell you, Sitkin got her, that's only her 4th point tonight. She averages 9. Missed a lot of them, Marty, but if she gets hot here late, it could be trouble for the Bruins. She's at the line.
Take a look at this. Nice pass down in.
Now, I think she gets a lot of points. She knows how to play that post and gets a quick basket underneath the little right-hand flip.
Cut it to 5.
Cut it to 5, 32-27. Myler going to shoot the easy one and misses.
Man, I've never seen such cold shooting.
Sitkin getting the rebound. And Sitkin decides to just discard number 12, Sarah Hager. Takes a right hand and just throws her to the ground.
That's her 3rd foul.
Myler, good place to set up the play. Finds herself a place to shoot from. Misses the easy shot.
Oh,
Walk travel now. Jessica Coit. Hager getting room and
nice
scoring.
move.
Nice move. Had some room there, even though she had 2 defenders. Sarah gets an important 2 points here late in the 4th quarter.
That's the 7th foul. Let's see if it's going to be on Rath.
I believe it was on Rath. Now watch Sarah make a spin move
Yep.
right to the basket. Evades the 2nd defender and makes the basket. Nice. At the line right now, Alexander. This is Kelsey Alexander. And Ripon will continue to control the basketball with 3:52 left. 7-point lead by the Bruins.
She was run out of time, and she threw that right into Savannah Wells.
Coit will inbound. Looking for the inbound play, not getting it, but underneath
nice
the basket.
Move there.
Very well executed play. That was number 44, Alexander. And it's a 5-point lead. Hager trying the same move she did last time. Wells wants to hoist it up and gets the 3-ball.
3-pointer.
Nice timely basket by Savannah Wells. Little cushion by Bear River.
Here comes.
Bear River needs to hold this ball up and work a play. Gatto has an open shot. Coach Bickmore says, no, don't shoot that. Let's burn some clock.
Yeah, right. Oh,
there's the shot they're looking for right there.
It doesn't go.
She misses it.
How does
that
that
was
go?
The shot she needed.
Great play set up there, Paul.
Indians still breathing here as they're staring at an 8-point deficit. Will be out of bounds, but it will be Ripon ball.
So Water comes back into the game with 4 fouls. She's going to be real careful in there.
Well, she's got 2 minutes and 32 seconds left in her career. If they can't find themselves 8 points here, Waters, their best scorer, they need her on the floor here.
How did that layup not go on that wide open shot to the basket? It just rolled right around that rim and out. Wow.
Seems like it's the ones you want the most are the ones that don't go down.
But how big was that three-pointer in there by Wells?
Well, it's Coach Bickmore is talking to his starters now, and you can see him very animated. He's got the game in control if he can just get his team to use the shot clock, create and get good shots, and then score. I think if he can get 42 points, he can put this game to bed. There's our dancers over there.
Pretty limber.
So Ripon will inbound the ball. Ruth Waters looking inside for the inbounds play. Gets quick one underneath, and that shot is missed, but quickly rallied up. And that may be her 5th foul, I don't know. Very aggressive play by Sidicum.
Coach Contenti is not real happy right now. He had a chance right there to cut the lead.
Wells is going to set it up out in front. Maddie feeds the ball inside. Raff, I thought, might have traveled, but they're going to actually call a foul on Kelsey Alexander.
That'll be 1 and 1. Oh, they're going to call overrule with a travel.
Here's a replay on it. That was my first instinct that she traveled. She gets the ball here. And look, she drags that pivot foot. I think it was a travel. I think that's a good call.
Big turnover right there, Paul. 2:13 left. 8-point game.
Well, it's only a big turnover if Ripon can score here, and they've had a real tough time doing that. Let's see if they go back inside. And they will try that. Here's Alexander making a nice spin move.
Yeah.
Boy, Kelsey Alexander, where'd that come from all game? If I'd known she'd had that, I'd be working that all afternoon. But
yeah, no kidding.
That's only her 2nd basket. And it is a 6-point lead by Bear River with less than 2 minutes to play.
Now, if you're going to run time off the clock, you better make sure you score.
And when you finish with that time, you give it back to Jen. Jen inside. Now they need to run the ball.
Knocked out of bounds by Hager.
6-point ball game. Waters looking to create. Down the lane, and she'll get a quickie, but it looked like she traveled, but there's no call. Missing the layup. They're going to keep the ball in Jen's hands if they decide to foul, because she is listed automatic at the free throw line. There she goes now, and it will be a foul. So with a couple of free throws here, Jen Myler, I think, can put this game to bed. Here's a replay on that. Yeah. She gets her from behind. Boy,
well, she got part ball, but she was all over her back. So
Jen, misses her first one, in and out. And the second. No, but underneath the basket, there is Sarah Hager to get the rebound. And in and out again. Jen can't convert, down to 54 seconds. And they're going to have a timeout. George Contenti says, let's set something up. We need ourselves to use this 52 seconds to our advantage. They're going to need a couple of 3 balls, Marty.
Yeah, I think so, to get back in this game. With 52 seconds. Boy, I tell you, Bear River is just let them back in this game. That's just unbelievable.
Yeah, Bear River played just well enough to lose is what they're doing.
Well, I tell you, there. Crowd is very quiet out here tonight because they had this game well in hand. Coach Bickmore down there shaking his head going, I don't understand any of this. Yeah, the Ripon Indians have come back in this third and fourth period. Wow.
Well, they need to move the ball down the court in a hurry. There's no time to set much up. Clock down to 49 seconds. They're going to need to hoist something up. They need a 3-ball and don't get it. Myler now is going to hold it. She's going to expect the foul and will get it. That will probably be the last on Siddiqui.
38 seconds. Now she's been making these last game and this game, and all of a sudden she's missed 3 in a row, so we'll have to see what happens.
Well, Bear River scored 37 points. They're averaging 52. So that tells the story right there, Marty. Now there's some question with Larry Uno and the clock. They're waiting to decide how much should be on the shot clock. I'm not sure exactly what the official is questioning.
I think they're questioning the actual how much time's left in the ball game.
So Jim Myler will get a one-on-one opportunity here. First one is up and in the nylon. And an 8-point lead would do it, and doesn't get it, however. But there's Sarah Hager.
Yep.
And I'm thinking that they're going to just let this clock run down. I don't know that they're going to foul. Oh, there they do it. Jen Myler kept waiting for him to come and foul her, and then she wondered maybe they're just going to let this thing run out with a 7-point lead.
Coach Bickmore smiling now. He feels a lot better.
Well, he should here, and that's an 8-point lead, and one more. It's in the books. Coach Bickmore decides to take a timeout. I'm not sure exactly why, but he's going to sit his girls down, have a few closing comments for them. And on the other end of the court here, George Contente will talk to his the 4 seniors on his squad and try to come up with a 9-point play.
Explain that one to me, will you please, Paul?
Later, Marty. It takes a pencil and paper here.
Okay, and some intelligence, right? There's your TouchdownProductions.com scoreboard.
And so, Marty, who do you want to go for our player of the game? You know, we were leaning towards Rath early on, but you know, I think Sarah Hager, especially in this last 3 minutes, has come up with so many fine defensive plays. How many points does she have?
Yeah, 6 points tonight.
And you know, 6 points is not as significant as her defensive play.
I agree.
I think we should go with her. Is that okay with you?
No, I'm liking that. Number 12, Sarah Hager.
So the Ripon Indians now are trying to hoist one up, and they do. They'll get it back, and they'll get another shot at it. They don't need to foul.
I didn't go. Unbelievable.
And this game is in the books. The Bear River Lady Bruins will advance in the 2012 playoff grid, defeating the Ripon Indians with a score of 40-31.
If you told me at the start of this game it was going to be a 9-point differential and it was only going to get 40-31, I would have said you're crazy.
Well, you tell me I'm crazy quite often, Marty.
Oh, well, I know.
Nothing unusual about that.
What was the averages that you had come up with that you had mentioned how many points each team scores, and they were way below their normals for the I guess you can attest that to the defense.
You can, and you know, rightfully so. I think Sarah Hager, as we see her going off the floor, number 12.
There's your touchdownproductions.com scoreboard. There's your final score. Made it close at the end, but Bear River with some key points at the end with some good defensive play by Sarah Hager, and the final score 40-31.
We'll be back with some closing thoughts right after this. Stay tuned.
Gold and silver are more important as a part of your investment portfolio more now than ever before. There's inflationary pressures. China alone could push the gold price more than double from $1,000 to $2,000 an ounce. Hi, my name is Jason Hommel, and welcome to the JH Mint. Here at the JH Mint, we have all sorts of gold and silver. We have about 200 ounces of gold. We have about 20,000 ounces of silver or more in stock. We also assay or scrap gold jewelry and placer gold, and we will be here for all of your gold and silver investing needs Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Spencer Construction has been providing Nevada County and the surrounding foothills with a wide variety of residential construction since 1992. They're proud of their history of satisfied customers and their reputation in the building industry. They always offer free estimates and would love the opportunity to bid on your next project. Come home to Spencer Construction. B&C is your neighborhood home and garden center for both builders and consumers. They carry everything you need. In their garden center, you'll find a complete nursery along with expert advice on trees, shrubs, perennials, and garden enhancements. They're open 7:30 to 6 Monday through Saturday and 8 to 5 on Sunday. So start right, start here at B&C True Value Home and Garden Center in the Fowler Center, Grass Valley. The Hauser family reminds you if it's round, rubber, and it rolls, then you're sure to find it at Plaza Tire and Auto Service. From regular car and truck tires to small specialty tires for your trailers and golf carts, you can trust Plaza Tire has the tire for you. They stake their reputations on it every day. Plaza Tire and Auto Service. Auto repair done on your schedule, not theirs, in Penn Valley, Nevada City, and in Colfax.
Back here at Jack McCrory Gymnasium, campus of Bear River High School, as Bear River pulls out a squeaker there at the very end, 40-31. And it was a lot closer than that as we got into that fourth period.
And you know, Marty, we can look at a lot of different things. I think defensively they won the ball game late because a few step-up players. This was more of a defensive game, I think. You know, Bear River basically slept walk in the first half of this ball game.
They did.
We didn't see any of the regular fire, or the kind of flow that we've seen all year long. Finally, Jen Myler started scoring in the fourth quarter, and I think that was a significant part of the win. But they can't play like this against Calveras. They'll send them home early.
Exactly right. And we might mention that Jen Myler had 19 points. She was the leading scorer for the Lady Bruins tonight. But, boy, she missed a lot of layups, and she missed a lot of three-pointers. And she only had 2 3-pointers tonight.
A lot of the Bruins did, Marty.
Yeah.
There were a lot of missed layups tonight. They just, I would say, on a scale of 1 to 10, they played a 5 tonight. Mm-hmm. And as we've seen them play a lot of 10 ball games to get this far.
She had 8 free throws that she made. Missed a couple of key ones there in that fourth period that looked like it might have swayed the game. But fortunately, Sarah Hager came up and got that rebound off that second missed free throw, and that kind of got them another 30 seconds on the shot clock, and that was the difference as they were able to run the clock out and win by 9 points. Your executive producer and director for tonight's game was Gilbert M. Dominguez. Camera operators were Sean Koszewski, Anthony Stewart, Tommy Gleason, and Daniel Paddock. Your announcers for tonight's game, Marty Mortensen, along with the infamous Paul Brown. Office manager, Lynn Dominguez. Remote facilities provided tonight by the Commander 2. Technical equipment, Grass Valley, when the world is watching. Commander Maintenance, Reeves Auto Parts, and Plaza Tire and Auto Service. And for Paul Brown, Gil Dominguez, this is Marty Mortensen saying thank you for joining us here tonight as the Lady Bruins move on to continue in their playoff hopes down to Lodi. And don't forget, we've got a lot of games available on DVD, over 1,500 sports telecasts. Go out to touchdownproductions.com/store and pick out the game that you like. So for the entire Touchdown Productions sports team, we're happy to be here on your NorCal Game of the Week. We'll see you next time. Good night, everybody.